Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt a pull, a quiet whisper from the stars asking you to dream bigger, to imagine a future not just on Earth, not just in our Milky Way, but somewhere far beyond, somewhere like Andromeda? That swirling vortex of stars and gas, 2.5 million light-years away, isn't just our closest galactic neighbor. It's a cosmic canvas of possibility, a place that might one day, centuries or millennia from now, become humanity's new home. So, grab a seat, let's take a journey across the universe and ask ourselves, could the Andromeda galaxy be our next frontier? Welcome to the cosmic road trip of a lifetime. I'm Mark, and today we're diving deep into the Andromeda galaxy, its beauty, its mysteries, and the wild, mind-bending idea that one day humans might call it home. We'll explore its ancient history, its epic dance with our own Milky Way, and the science that's pushing us closer to understanding if life, maybe even our life, could thrive there. Buckle up, because this is going to be a stellar ride. Let's start with the basics. What is the Andromeda galaxy? Picture this: a massive, glittering spiral stretching 220,000 light-years across, so wide that if you could see it in its entirety from Earth, it would appear 6 times larger than the full moon in our sky. It's home to roughly 1 trillion stars, yes, 1 trillion, and countless planets, nebulae, and mysteries we're only beginning to unravel. Sitting 2.5 million light-years away, Andromeda is the closest spiral galaxy to our own Milky Way. But don't let that close fool you. That's still a distance so vast, it takes light itself 2.5 million years to travel from there to here. To put that in perspective, when the light we see from Andromeda left its stars, our ancestors on Earth were just figuring out how to use stone tools. That's how far away this galaxy is, and yet it's practically our next-door neighbor in the cosmic sense. Andromeda, also known as Messier 31 or M31, is a stunner. Its spiral arms are like cosmic pinwheels, studded with bright young stars, glowing nebulae, and dark lanes of dust that give it that iconic swirl. But what makes Andromeda so special isn't just its beauty, it's how much it's teaching us about our universe and our place in it. Let's compare it to our home, the Milky Way. Both are spiral galaxies, like giant cosmic pancakes with swirling arms. But Andromeda is the bigger sibling. It's got about twice as many stars as the Milky Way's 400 billion, and it's physically larger too. While the Milky Way has a cozy, well-organized structure, Andromeda's got a bit more drama. Its spiral arms are warped, likely from past collisions with smaller galaxies, and it's got a double nucleus at its core, a mystery astronomers are still puzzling over. Think of Andromeda as the bold, adventurous cousin to our more reserved Milky Way. And here's the kicker: Andromeda isn't just sitting there, minding its own business. It's on a collision course with us. Yup, in about 4.5 billion years, Andromeda and the Milky Way are going to have a galactic meet and greet that'll change the shape of our night sky forever. But don't worry, we'll get to that cosmic crash later. For now, let's just soak in the sheer majesty of this galaxy. To understand Andromeda, we need to go back, way back. About 10 billion years ago, Andromeda was born in the fiery chaos of the early universe. Clouds of gas and dust collapsed under gravity, igniting stars and forming the seeds of this massive spiral. Over billions of years, it grew, swallowing smaller galaxies in its path, each collision shaping its structure and adding to its stellar population. Think of Andromeda as a cosmic collector, gathering stars and stories from across the universe. Today, Andromeda is in its prime, a mature spiral galaxy buzzing with star formation. Its bright blue spiral arms are nurseries for new stars, while its central bulge is packed with older, reddish stars. But it's not alone. Andromeda has its own entourage, about 14 satellite galaxies, like M32 and M110, orbiting it like moons around a planet. These smaller galaxies are clues to Andromeda's rowdy past, evidence of its habit of gobbling up neighbors. Now let's talk about the present and the future. Andromeda and the Milky Way are part of what's called the Local Group, a cosmic neighborhood of about 54 galaxies, all bound by gravity. These two giants are the biggest players, and they're locked in what astronomers call a galactic dance. They're moving toward each other at about 110 kilometers per second. That's 68 miles per second, or fast enough to cross the United States in about a minute. This isn't just a casual stroll, it's a gravitational pull that's been going on for billions of years. And here's where it gets wild. In about 4.5 billion years, Andromeda and the Milky Way are going to collide. Don't panic, this isn't like two cars crashing. Galaxies are mostly empty space, so stars rarely smash into each other. Instead, their gravitational fields will tug and twist, merging the two into a single, giant elliptical galaxy that astronomers have already nicknamed Andromeda. Imagine that, a new galaxy born from the union of our home and our closest neighbor. This collision will be a cosmic spectacle. Stars will be flung into new orbits, gas clouds will ignite into bursts of star formation, and the night sky from Earth, if anyone's still around to see it, will be lit up with the glow of Andromeda's stars. But here's the thing. This merger could reshape the possibilities for life in both galaxies. New planets might form, new stars might ignite, and who knows, maybe new homes for life could emerge in the chaos. So could Andromeda be more than just a pretty face in the sky? Could it be a place where life, maybe even human life, could one day thrive? Let's dream big and dive into the science. Right now, astronomers are scouring Andromeda for signs of exoplanets, worlds orbiting stars that might have the right conditions for life. The challenge? At 2.5 million light-years away, spotting planets in Andromeda is like trying to see a firefly on the moon from Earth. Here's the deal. We've found thousands of exoplanets in our own Milky Way, some in the so-called habitable zone, where liquid water could exist. But Andromeda, it's a whole different ballgame. With 1 trillion stars, the odds are good that there are millions, maybe billions, of planets out there. Some might be rocky, Earth-like worlds with oceans and atmospheres. The problem is, our current telescopes, even the mighty James Webb, aren't powerful enough to detect them directly. But scientists are getting creative, looking for indirect signs, like the wobble of stars caused by orbiting planets. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Getting to Andromeda. The distance is mind-boggling. Even if we could travel at the speed of light, which, according to Einstein, we can't, it would take 2.5 million years to get there. Our fastest spacecraft today, like NASA's X-43A, tops out at about 12 kilometers per second. At that speed, it would take, about 60 billion years to reach Andromeda. That's 4 times longer than the universe has even existed. Yeah, we've got some work to do. Interstellar travel is already a huge challenge within our own galaxy, but intergalactic travel, that's next level. We'd need breakthroughs in propulsion, maybe something like wormholes, antimatter engines, or even harnessing black holes for energy. And don't forget the human factor. How do you keep a crew alive for generations, or even millions of years? Cryosleep? Generation ships? Digital consciousness uploaded to a computer? These are the kinds of wild ideas scientists and sci-fi writers are tossing around. But let's say we did make it to Andromeda. What might we find? If there's life there, it could be anything from simple microbes to advanced civilizations. Andromeda's older stars might host planets that have had billions of years to evolve life. Maybe even intelligent life that's been watching us for eons. Or it could be a blank slate, a galaxy full of worlds waiting for humanity to plant its flag. The possibilities are as endless as the stars themselves. Even if we never set foot in Andromeda, this galaxy has already captured our hearts and minds. For centuries, it's been a beacon of inspiration. Ancient astronomers like Al-Sufi described it as a small cloud in the sky, long before we knew it was a galaxy. Today, it's a staple of science fiction, from Star Trek to Mass Effect, where Andromeda is often the backdrop for epic tales of exploration and survival. Andromeda isn't just a scientific curiosity, it's a symbol of what's possible. It's sparked countless stories, paintings, and dreams about humanity's place in the cosmos. When we look at Andromeda, we're not just seeing stars, we're seeing a mirror of our own ambitions, our drive to explore, to understand, to reach. It reminds us that we're part of something much bigger than ourselves. Scientifically, Andromeda is a goldmine. By studying its stars, we learn about the life cycles of galaxies. Its black holes, like the massive one at its core, 100 million times the mass of our Sun, teach us about the extreme physics of the universe. And its sheer size and complexity push us to build better tools, like the upcoming Extremely Large Telescope or next-generation space observatories, to peer deeper into its secrets. So where do we go from here? The future of Andromeda exploration is bright. New telescopes, like the Vera C. Rubin Observatory, are set to map the sky in unprecedented detail, giving us a clearer view of Andromeda's structure. Meanwhile, projects like Breakthrough Starshot are dreaming of sending tiny probes to nearby stars, baby steps toward the kind of tech we'd need to reach Andromeda. The truth is, we're just at the beginning. Andromeda isn't just a destination, it's a challenge, a cosmic dare to push the boundaries of what we believe is possible. Will we ever live there? Maybe not in our lifetimes, or even in 1,000 years. But the fact that we're asking the question, that we're dreaming of it, says something profound about who we are. We're explorers, dreamers, star chasers, and Andromeda is out there, waiting for us to take the next step. As we close this journey, let's take a moment to reflect. The Andromeda Galaxy isn't just a collection of stars. It's a reminder of the vastness of the universe and our tiny yet incredible place in it. Whether it's through a telescope, a sci-fi novel, or a dream of a distant future, Andromeda calls to us. It asks us to keep looking up, to keep asking questions, and to never stop exploring. So what do you think? Could Andromeda be humanity's next home? Or is it just a beautiful dream, a cosmic muse for our restless hearts? Let me know in the comments below, and if you love this journey, hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures across the universe. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars, and I'll see you out there.